Okay, so yeah, hi everyone. This is basically it's the first level for Doom that I've made. I've been wanting to get into Doom level building for some time, and I just never got around to it. But I built this level a couple of weeks ago. So I was basically I'm using the Eureka editor. At first, that Eureka is not the number one choice that people recommend. There's another one that I think is technically better. Like it's more developed and stuff, but tried getting it working. I ran into some issues with it, getting it to recognize like the Doom files or something, because I am a noob when it comes to this stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing, but Eureka Doom level editor, I would recommend it to people who they're just jumping in and they don't know what they're doing and they want something that they can set up easily and quickly. And that's what's really great about Doom mapping is it's a 2.5D game. Obviously, it's ancient, and that in itself lends itself to simplicity. Like you can go really developed with your ideas, your execution. You can do some really insane stuff, like really great stuff. But you're basically working with, placing lines like on a grid, and drawing. You're basically drawing, the level, um, which is why I think Doom mapping is fantastic. If I was to try and make an experience like this level in like Unreal Engine 5 or whatever, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, and I wouldn't have the patience or the time, whatever, to learn. Um, so yeah, I just love the simplicity of Doom. I'm a big Doom fan. Um, yeah, and then side note, yeah, I am currently playing through Doom, the Dark Ages, which I do like. For me, Doom 2016 is the best of the new games. I think that's just my opinion. Um, but yeah, literally the first level that I made, I just watched some tutorials on YouTube and learned by doing. Basically, I just started and accepted that this level would be quite rough, and but that's okay. That's okay. So anyway, so basically, yeah, the actual level. So we start here. We work our way through like this cavern, and get the key card, look back around, and then manage to come through to this area, which yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna load the level up and I'll show you. It's not you have unsaved changes. Yeah, okay. It's not a super advanced level by any means at all, but we spawn in, um, manage to yeah. So that the idea is you get ambushed here by these guys hiding behind the pillar. Um, I kind of want the idea is that you're kind of led here, but you find out like you need a blue key card to open the door. So I themed this room as blue, so that you just for the theme. I worked in some shadows. Like obviously there is no shadow technology in Doom, but you can work with like, well, you can work with like making the sectors darker, which I suppose is shadow technology. And then I saw you can like theme isn't the right word. You can set different light, actions. So this is like flickering. I feel that with good level design, you want to work with like light and dark. So so this is a real dark bit here, and I've just tried to fade the light so it gradually comes in. You can see it getting a bit lighter. Also, like I wanted to do like verticality, so it's not all horizontal. Also, yeah, I haven't worked out like the difficulty really. Like I feel like there's too many mobs. Like there's just too many enemies. So it's kind of annoying. but there's only one difficulty at the moment, so I'm going to sort that out. This door is a bit janky, but it is a door. You can see the texture, it doesn't move with the movement of the door, and the texture isn't aligned. So this level isn't completely done yet, but it's basically done. I just need to work out some, yeah, see, I want to take more time to show around the level, but I'm getting attacked. So yeah, we can come around here, get some armor. I think I'm going to place more explosive barrels in the level. So in this lava does hurt you as well. I managed to figure out how to do that. I did, like, you know, light here, so like it's not perfect, but the idea is that this is a light source, you know, so I wanted to create like a nice contrast or whatever. We can come over here, get some loot, get some ammo, some health, and yeah, just come over here. So now I feel like there's not enough enemies, so maybe more enemies, more guns, more explosive barrels, more power-ups, so that like things are more intense. I think that's what I need to do. So, and I wanted as well, so we have like different themes. So we have like the base back there, and now we have the caves, so it's not too monotonous for the player. Again, texture issues with the door, but yeah, I just really wanted the level to not be super duper boring. And we have like a kind of breakaway in the cave system here. Texture issues here we can see outside, unfortunately. Now this area might be a bit too big. I feel like I need to place a boss, you know, tier enemy, like one of the, I can't remember the name, but you know, one of the bosses. So we got the blue key card, so just come along here. Now the level is a bit linear. It is a bit like a racetrack. I read that it's okay for a level to be linear as long as it doesn't feel linear, and that kind of makes sense to me. So I don't really mind if it's linear, but also if you fall there is no teleport up. So I just realized I need to do that. So yeah, we're back in the base, and this is a bit simple. There isn't enough detail here. I need to make a lot more detail. But yeah, anyway, there's some enemies. It's like the computer room. Oh, thank God. Okay, because before this wasn't, you couldn't walk through here. So I just thought, like, I'm gonna have to do the video again. Because I thought this roof was too low for you to walk through, but you can. So anyway, again, you can see, like, yeah, this isn't done really. Like the lighting is really monotonous. It doesn't look very good. So I definitely need to fix this part of the level up. Again, we don't have a lot of health here. I know that there is a health pack like further up, so I'm gonna try and get there. Otherwise, I'll try and get there alive. Otherwise, I'll have to do the whole video again, which I don't mind doing. But yeah. Okay, so can I save? Okay, I've saved. So okay, I've did a save. So if I die, so now we're in like the blue area. You know, because we went through the blue keycard area. So again, it's a different feel here. It's a different energy because we're back in the base, and this is like the blue part. I think there's a health pack here. So yeah, thank God. But it doesn't do that much health. But we're nearly finished the level. I think there's some texture issues here. Yeah, again, you can see through, you know, the wall, unfortunately. So, you know, this level is a work in progress, and it's going to be a campaign of at least 4 levels, you know, in the Doom WOD that I'm making. So this might not be the first one. This is the first one that I've made, but from what I've read, they're saying, like, make like the last level you make the first one, because by then you'll know what you're doing and you want to have a good impression. So my skills will be better when I make the 5th level. So then I can make that like level 1 or whatever, you know, in in the Doom WOD. So, but yeah, again, you know, there should be like a final enemy here or something, but yeah, so like that's the level, that's it finished. So that was extremely rough, not finished, but it is my first Doom level, so I am proud of the fact that I did complete it. And this is the second one I'm making, and I just started. I've literally just started this one, so this is just a bonus. This, I'm not really showing off any kind of work here that I think it's literally I've just started it, but I'm just experimenting, you know, with like some of the lighting, you know, and yeah. So basically, there's really very little to show here. There's no enemies or anything, but yeah. So it's super bare bones. But I will be developing this level. And there's nothing down here. It's just a big empty space. But yeah, so anyway, so that was my first Doom level that I've made. I enjoyed making it. It's really fast to throw ideas together. There's lots of good resources to learn. It's definitely a great thing to do if you want to get into like level building for anything. It's a good starting off point. You know, if you want to create something more ambitious in the future, like a mod, or you know, like for a a more advanced game engine or whatever. Because I think you can really learn and develop the fundamentals of like map design. You know, how to keep the player engaged, how to surprise the player, how to break up the level, gameplay wise, visually wise, and everything as well, so that like so that it seems well, so it's fun, you know. So yeah, anyway, that's my brief foray into Doom level building. So yeah, thanks for watching if you watched all the way to the end, and yeah, bye for now.